What up, dudes and dudettes? It's me, Zonbi, and I have some foam armor sitting all over my desk. That's normal. If you're watching this video, you probably got some questions about foam armor, and guess what? Today is your lucky day, because I have some answers. I like foam armor for cosplay because it's flexible, it's durable, you can make it look like anything you want to, and it's safe. I used to work a lot with fiberglass and Bondo, and that's horrible, horrible, horrible stuff. And this is just like so nice and safe, and it's okay to use in an apartment. So it's good. And it's not as hot to wear as fiberglass, which is important when you're going to be wearing this thing for 6 to 8 hours at a time at a convention. So yeah, I like foam. If you don't know, this is some armor from Dragon Age Inquisition. I love Dragon Age, so I had to make some armor from the new game. And I got my little Mabari puppy. Oh, he's so cute. His name's Bark Spawn. When I'm at cons, people will come up to me all the time and ask like what kind of foam that I use and how do I seal it before I paint it and how to make it look so shiny and all kinds of stuff. So if you got the questions, I can answer them for you right now. Squishy, squishy. The #1 most asked question that I get is, what is it made out of? The answer is EVA foam! Woohoo! It comes in these big sheets like this. You can get it at like Five Below, Amazon, Home Depot. They're just like those like exercise yoga mat stuff. You can cut them with scissors, you can cut them with a heat knife, and it's great. Now a lot of people ask, what if I don't want it to be as thick as a piece of EVA foam? What if I want to make something a little smaller and thinner like a helmet? You can get the thinner kind of foam at any craft store you go to, and that's usually what I use for like helmets and little details and stuff like that. But for bigger parts that need to be more durable, like this bit, I use those thicker sheets of EVA. Another question I get is, okay, I have the foam, how do I turn this into something like this? Oh god! Okay, I understand your pain. If you've never made anything out of foam before, I suggest using a pattern. A ton of people put up patterns, like for example, Halo costumes. If you go to 405.com, they have lots of patterns you can just print out on your printer, cut out the pattern, put it on the foam and transfer it, and then you can build armor like that. I would also suggest websites like VRPF. I know they have a lot of pattern files too. Me personally, I just BS everything. I just mess up a bunch of times, and I'll usually like sketch a pattern really quick on a piece of printer paper and hope it works and cut it out on some foam, and it's a mess. So when you get those sheets of EVA foam, they're really flat, as you saw. So how do you get it to be all bendy like this and conform to your body? Well, you use this. It's called a heat gun. Get it? I love it. I love it. As you can see, mine is very well loved. I love it, baby. You just heat gun it right down the center like this, and then you would, when it's still hot on the inside, you would hold it on the outside like this, and just wait until it cools down a little bit. Sometimes you get a little glow. You don't have to do that. Don't do that. Another question I get a lot is, what do you put on the foam before you paint it? Because if you just paint foam without sealing it first, the paint kind of chips off and it doesn't really stick very well. That, or it kind of has like this matte look to it. I use Plasti-Dip. It's great. You can find it in any spray paint aisle. It's like a rubberizer. You just spray it on your finished foam piece and you let it sit. I think it takes like a few hours to dry. I think like on let's read the instructions. I don't know. You spray it on there, you wait for it to dry, just like spray paint, and after that you can go ahead and spray your color right on top of it. And it won't chip, and it won't peel off, and it's gonna have like this really nice, smooth, shiny finish. After you seal it, you can spray it with any spray paint like I was talking about before. How you get it to be so shiny? I just straight up use silver spray paint. That's it. Simple as that. A lot of people use Rub and Buff. Rub and Buff. I've heard it's really good. I've never used it myself, but I like keeping things simple. I'm sure I'll try it sometime. And then after I spray paint everything silver, I get a sponge and put some black acrylic paint on it, and I just dab everything to make it look like it's really dirty. And the acrylic paint sticks in all the crevices right here, so it makes it look like it's like really worn and beat up. As far as all the big gashes and stuff that you see, stab the crap out of it with a heat knife. And as far as all the blood and all the funky looking stuff, again, I just got that sponge, put some bright red paint on there, and just went boop, 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 boop. You have to boop when you do it, or it won't work. It won't look like blood. So after all your cool armor is made, how do you stick parts like this that don't go all the way around your arm to you without having them fall off, or not having to worry about straps and other stuff? I have an answer! I love Velcro. I used a product called Shoe Goo. It's like this sticky silicone stuff. You put it on your fabric. For example, this is the shirt that I used to stick all the armor to. You would stick that Velcro straight to the shirt with some Shoe Goo. Hot glue the other side of the Velcro onto your armor. And ta-da! Just like that. Won't come off. I know I just covered the really basic questions. If you guys ever want to see me working on armor in progress, I suggest coming to one of my Google Hangouts sometime. If you watch my social media and watch Weird Girl's social media, you'll be able to see whenever I post one. You can come in, you can ask questions while I'm making stuff, you can hear me tell bad jokes, tell some bad jokes yourself, heckle me. It'll be awesome. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want more cosplay stuff, you want more video game stuff, comics, cartoons, books, anything geeky and fun you can think of, we got it here on our channel. So go ahead and like and subscribe, ask questions in the comments. Woohoo! Fox Bone, gonna save the day. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Oh, but Barry wouldn't talk like that. What's wrong with me? I don't know.